test with the little book worked, so I figured why not go for civil aviation, civil aircraft. So again, we're going to read some civil aircraft, 1907 to present. This is written by Paul Eden. So now with the new camera, everything's not going to be crooked a little bit. So just bear with me. I get my camera tripod all set up here. It seems like it's a little crooked. There we go. That's better. So again, we're going to read some civil aircraft. 1907. We left off at North America develops 1918 to 1926. And now you can read along with me. Look at that. Look at the top aircraft there. You can read the details. Okay. North America. In North America, commercial aviation took a very different path that followed in Europe. For the United States, airmen was a crucial commodity, while in Canada, previously isolated settlements could be linked to the nearest railhead, which is still true. A lot of places can only be accessed by frozen lakes in the wintertime or by airplanes in Canada. So America's pioneer pilots and aircraft builders were quick to use the potential of the airplane and speeding the delivery of mail between the country's scattered settlement. And U.S. mail does travel through the air still, along with FedEx and UPS for packaging. The first experiments with air mail were flown as early as 1911. Now, although Post Office Department was enthusiastic, no government funding could be secured until 1916. Interested parties were then invited to tender for mail routes, but with no suitable aircrafts available, no bids were submitted. Once again, World War I provided the development necessary to push commercial aviation forwards. Our start on providing the United States with National Airman Service was made on May 15, 1918, which the U.S. Army Service pilots integrated a route between Washington, Philadelphia, and New York using Curtiss JN-4 Genie biplanes. The Post Office stepped in on August 12th, taking over the service and introducing new equipment in the form of the standard JR-1B aircraft built as airplanes. More significant development came when the Post Office brought 100 war surplus examples DH-4B. The U.S.-built version of the Aero DH-4 allowed coast-to-coast service. Albert as the series of sectors joining major cities. The final sector were opened on September 8, 1920, and an attempt was made to fly mail both directions on February 22, 1921. And in order to make the service as fast as possible, it was decided that the flying should be at night, and this, combined with the challenges of long-range single-engine flying, led to problems, including fatal accidents eastbound. The westbound route was abandoned due to the bad weather. Ultimately, the surviving eastbound mail reached New York after 33 hours, 20 minutes, proving that the practicality of airmail service. In an effort to improve safety and ease navigation, the beginning of Lightning system for the full 2,400 miles route were laid in 1922. Completely late in 1925, the system placed flashing beacons 3-mile intervals along the route, which powerful beacons at designated stops and less powerful lights at emergency airfields. Keep in mind, this is, like it says, 1925, so everything was a lot darker back then. Nevertheless, in 1926 and 1927, the Post Office ceased its airman operations, opening route segments to tender by private companies. In doing so, it laid the foundation for the United States' future airline industries. Hey, bud. With many of the successful bidders going to passenger air carrier lines. In Canada, the demographic was even more difficult than the United States. Canada's vast tract of forest, often mountainous wilderness, were sparsely populated across hundreds of remote and inaccessible settlements. Aircraft represent potentially useful tools for reaching and supplying these settlements, but the emphasis was not on mail or passenger routes. The aim was often to connect populations with their nearest railhead. Canada is blessed with a great many water features, and in 1920 a survey of air routes for seaplanes and land planes was conducted. In 1921, the first flight into Northwest Territories was made, and in 1923, the first air mail was flown between Newfoundland and Labrador. Due to its terrain, and the aircraft used in Canada had to be rugged and easily maintained, and the choice of wheeled or floating landing gear was useful depending on location, while the option of skis for the winter months was a bonus. We have a Curtiss 40 carrier pigeon and a Junker W34F. Hey, bud.
Hey.
And now you can actually read what I'm showing you guys. It's not getting mirrored. Oh. Well, that was that section. Just 2 pages. So next time we'll read about Imperial Airways from 1924 to 1939. That was a short little clip. But look, till next time, you guys can sit and read this. Okay. Thanks for watching today. We'll get back at it next time. Until then, have a good day.